Good morning and welcome once again to the Den of Doom. Today we're going to do an aerobic set. It's 2 times 15 minutes climb with finishing with 10-20 set power interval bursts. So 10-20 only works out to be seconds, I should say, only turns out to be 3 minutes of hard work. So the whole of this session today is aerobic. We do go up towards our threshold in the latter minutes of the climb. So really what we're focusing on at the moment is that we are looking to build or rebuild our base to get a nice platform so which we can build on afterwards. Okay, so I've got it on do workout. So in 3, 2, 1, press do workout, and 3, 2, 1, okay. A nice easy warm up. And then we're just going to gradually climb through the gears and stay aerobic throughout. So we shouldn't be hitting 7, 8s or 9s until we do our funky little sprints at the end. Okay, so a warm up should be about a 4 or a 5. Nice easy spinning, making sure we're hitting that initial target. There we go. Keep it going. Okay. Depending on what you've done this weekend, this should be hopefully relatively easy. If you've had a hard weekend, but maybe a little bit harder than you should have, then those legs will be feeling it. They will be carrying some wear and tear, and I'm sure there's a few waste products still lurking in them. So if we try and get rid of those waste products, so the first few minutes while we probably feel the worst. Good. That's it, keep it spinning. You're going to go for whatever cadence suits you the best. But you know me, I really like it to drop below 80 if possible. Look what the dog's up to out there. Good. Keep it spinning. Think about how you're pedaling. Good. Make sure you've got your feet with you. So this weekend we did a long off-road run, which was great. 6, 7 of us went out, I think. Well, 6 of us went out. Can't count. Count 7 if you're counting the loo. Like the secret 7. Except we didn't have lashings of ginger beer and ham sandwiches. Maybe next time. So we ran round St Anne's Head from Marlowe's. Stunning scenery once again, really lucky with the weather. Some of those hills had to be walked, especially those steps. Ugh. I understand they do cut down the erosion, but they're so hard on my thighs. Massive. So I'm listening to a podcast right now. It's on nutrition. A doctor who qualified from Bath, and his research into energy balance, losing weight is about consistently having it off balance. But he's also discussing the health aspects of training fasted. So not having breakfast. And he claims, this is the second time I listened to it, it's such a sad day. He claims that you can actually do a fasted exercise, as long as the intensity is low and is aerobic, then you can do up to 2 hours without requiring it to be fueled. So today's session, we could be doing fasted. I will admit I've had a bagel. Okay, we're taking it up to the first step now. Off you go. First step, a little bit harder. Now if you've had a hard weekend, you may not feel aerobic. Hopefully yesterday's bike ride for you guys was a nice, easy 2 hours. Weather's okay. I'm doing it one day early. So that I haven't got to worry about internet issues. So Brenta, I know you're with me. Thanks for joining me. Like being prepared like a good Girl Scout. So yeah, so you could do your sessions fasted and focus on maintaining a negative energy intake versus energy usage balance if your aim is to lose weight. Now the time to lose weight, really, if you're thinking about it, is to beginning now through the winter, gradually decreasing. You shouldn't really be losing more than £1 a week. If you are, your diet is possibly too severe and you're only going to have a negative impact on your training. And he is talking about the general public as well, and the fact that the majority of them are not hitting the current medical guidelines with regards to exercise, which I think we are. So we have to consider what we're putting in our bodies, when we're putting it in our bodies. If we're carrying too much weight, we have got an energy intake versus usage balance. So it's just looking at tweaking your training and tweaking your eating accordingly. Tom gave me a Malteser's rabbit or something yesterday. I'm not 100% sure what it was. It might have been Halloween based. As soon as I got in from the run. Not really the best recovery food, but who could resist it? Okay, so our first 3-minute build is coming towards the end now. So hopefully you're in the zone. So maybe it's hitting a 5 to 6. Keep those legs spinning. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep that cadence going. It might mean you're not changing gear necessarily, but just lifting the cadence slightly so that you can stay within that target. Good. I think for those of us with children in the house, when you're expected to have a cupboard that has snacks in it, it's really hard not to eat a little bit of rubbish every now and again. It all depends on what your personal goals are. fasted training at a low intensity does appear to be one of the best ways from his research of actually redressing the balance. So your body is more readily tapping into the fat stores rather than losing the blood and muscle glycogen that is readily available. That's it, stay in the zone. Keep those legs spinning. Good. So 40 seconds left. Keep those legs spinning. 20 seconds to the next effort. So this might be just to lift your cadence. I don't have many gears left, to be honest, so I'm going to have to pedal a little bit faster. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up a little. So on the third of 5 lifts. So I can feel fatigue in my legs from the weekend still. And that might change your rate of perceived exertion if you've worked hard. If you've had the weekend off, this will be super easy. Still in the zone, well done. Keep it going. Come on, Katrin, that's really good, well done. Keep it smooth, keep it steady. Good, well done. Come on, Heather, awesome. Well, it's good to have you with us, Kate. Thank you for joining us for this session. Good, really good. You're all looking fantastic out there. Keep it smooth. Don't let it drop off. Minute left in this one. 2 more climbs left. You've probably already done yours, Martin, but just in case. Hiya, Martin. Glad to have you on board. 30 seconds left. One thing this guy's saying as well, boys, nutrition really is independent. Individual. Okay? So, that's off. And up we go again. 3, 2, 1, up we go. I'm lifting my cadence a little bit more. Get in the zone only a tiny bit. That's all that's needed to get into the max power. Yeah, so everybody is individual, and it does need to be on a case-by-case basis, which is the same as training. I could give everyone exactly the same training sessions, but the way you adapt to that is based on your individual genetics. So what I try and do when I tailor the programs is add, oh, I must be hitting a 6 or 7, is to add, at this point, is a little bit more duration, not necessarily intensity, because we're still building that base. And we only want approximately 20% of the training to be in that zone. So, or the amount that you get, the volume, depends on what your body can actually do without breaking down to get the best out of it. So it's not the same as your husband, your partner, your wife, your sister, your cousin, your brother. Unfortunately, it's all individual to you what you can cope with, and that's where the coach tweaks with the programs to make sure that yes, you're being stretched, but not to the state of overtraining. Okay, 1 minute left. Well, 1 minute and 4 seconds. Keep it going. Good. Brilliant. 45 seconds left. Keep it in there. Legs are still tired for me for the weekend, so I'm working a little bit harder. This is the point at which you want to over-exhaust them. So if needs be, you can drop it down if it's not excessive, or just maintain that mental focus. 3, 2, 1, and up we go again. So I've dropped a gear. This is the last effort before we recover, and then repeat. Think about how you're pedaling, think about the power you're putting out. Nice big range in this one. Important it stays aerobic. That's it, brilliant. Come on. 2 minutes left. Motivation's the key here. Keep it up. Keep those legs turning. I'm hitting on that 7, just below it. Come on, well done. There's a minute left, the last minute of this effort. Hopefully you're still in the power zone. A 6 or a 7 effort level. 40 seconds left. Come on. Well done. Keep it there. 30 left. 20 seconds left. Come on, well done. Last 10. Keep those legs turning. 3, 2, 1, and all being well, we have 10 minutes recovery. Try and stay within your zone. There's still a 5 or 6, you've still got some pressure on 5. A little bit of power on those pedals. So depending on where your threshold is, your aerobic zone is quite big. So that's it, keep it up. Try and keep it above 50% on your VO2 max, so that you are inducing those effects that we're after. Well done. So 10 minutes of relatively easy pedaling before we do that effort again. So well done. Good. So what this chap's saying now is that do it fasted, and then you can have breakfast afterwards, but consider what you're putting in your body. Basically, they're suggesting that you have a smaller breakfast after fasted exercise. Remember, we're doing low intensity work now, so now is a really good time to do that low intensity exercise, and then look at what we're having for breakfast, comparing what you normally have. Don't have more because you think you're replacing all those glycogen stores. If we're looking to lose a few pounds, you need to think about maybe having a little less breakfast. Just something to satisfy your needs. But what you often find is that people who have exercised, their appetite is suppressed, so they don't crave the food. You're less likely to over-consume food. I listened to a really interesting podcast the other day. Nancy Clark, who writes a lot of sports nutrition books. She was saying she was interested, we're looking at a study where they, I'm going to turn them off for a moment, where they actually looked at the nutrient density of a potato versus an energy gel, and they chose a potato that had the equivalent of the energy gel, and they fed it to the trial athletes, and what they found was there was less muscle inflammation and damage to the muscle with those that consumed the potatoes rather than the gel, which is interesting. And she made a nice comment, I thought, was to say that we all think these carbs are taboo, our starchy carbs, our white pastas and our potatoes, for example. But what we're forgetting, we think they're taboo, and yet we're putting manufactured carbs into our bodies when we're training. So she's a huge advocate of wholemeal bread, peanut butter, and jam sandwiches when you're on the bike, and whatever basically your body can cope with whilst you're training, as long as it's real food, because it has greater level of nutrients and minerals and vitamins in it than your manufactured gels. Now I use gels, of course I do, because they're convenient. They're easily wrapped, doesn't take any prep. I just reach into Tom's little box of goodies and off I go. Don't tell him. He keeps wondering where they're going. So the gels, etc., are convenient. But what you want to think about is, are they the best options for you? Back into what you're saying. So keep those legs spinning. Halfway through the recovery effort. While I was wittering on, I drifted off my power. Keep your focus. Remember, I'm watching you. Superb. Well done. Remind me not to wipe with the left. Nose with the left, face with the right. Keep it going, guys. Well done. Three minutes. Good, keep it spinning. Two and a half minutes left. Come on, well done. Well done, keep it going. Good. So some research that they're mentioning now.
What?
Well, Tom's returned from his bike ride.
Oh,
He's up early this morning.
you're live.
Not live. I am live.
Record.
Pre-recording. Can't rely on the internet. Come on, guys, well done. Tom went out at 7 this morning. I think it's about 10:30 now. Last 45. Yeah, some of the research they were saying as well, with regards to fasted exercise, it actually helps to maintain your insulin sensitivity. So for those with diabetes, by improving that, you're less likely to suffer from diabetic issues. I was diabetic during pregnancy, and yeah, they just recommended that I exercise a lot. Low intensity, of course, because with Kai, I had preeclampsia, so I wasn't allowed to exercise at all. Okay, 3, 2, 1, up we go. First effort. First to 5, remember? So we're using the whole aerobic range that we've got, taking us almost up to threshold. We do touch on the sweet spot, which if you're tired, is threshold. Good. Good. 2 minutes, then we lift it up. Remember, if you've got a range, you don't have to hit the top end of it all the time. That allows for fatigue, allows for what you've done in previous days. If you can go to the top end without compromising the effort, as in subsequent efforts because you're just getting too tired, then that is brilliant. Don't always stay comfy, remember. It's stress on the body that causes the adaptation. Last minute for this effort. Brilliant, well done. Last 30, and then we're going to work just a little bit harder. Three, 2, 1, take it up, either through faster pedaling or changing gear. Take a drink if you need it. Good, well done. Two minutes left. Come on. Well done. Keep those legs spinning. Brilliant, well done. Minute and a half left for this one, just under. Awesome, come on guys, really good. Think about those legs spinning. You might be tired, but you can do it. So you're at about 6 now. Good. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Up we go again. Think about how you're pedaling. I'm focusing on pulling back with the heel. Concentrate. Good, keep going. Two minutes to go. Good, come on. Concentrate on catching. Maintain that focus. Come on, Heb. Come on, Penelope. Awesome, well done. Keep it going. Remember, 6 should really be going into the 7s and 8s if we can help it. So keep those legs turning. Make sure there's just enough power to put a little bit of pressure on you. Good. Well done. Staying aerobic throughout until we get to our little spurt at the end. 30 seconds left for this one. I think this is the 4th of the 5. I'm hoping that I've counted wrong and it's the 5th and the 5th. Keep those legs spinning. Good, come on. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Which way do we go? Up one more, come on. Good, well done. feeling you've got 2 left. Unless I miscalculated. Come on, guys. Hold on to this. Keep those legs turning. Got a feeling there's one more after this. If only I could count. 2 minutes left. Keep it going. Stay in the zone if you can. That's it. Fantastic. Well done, Claire. I'm right in the middle of my zone. You're at the top. Fantastic. Remember, should be a 6 now. You might end up touching on the 7 in the last one. I'm opening frame, this is the 5th one, but I don't think so. Come on, guys, well done. One minute left. Come on. Brilliant, well done. Whew. Sweaty this morning. Last 30, keep those legs going. Not too slow, I hope. Left. 3, 2, 1. Oh, up we go again. Sorry, guys. I really can't count. Come on. I'm increasing cadence for this one. Okay. Good, come on. Two and a half left. Well done. Keep it going. Don't make it too hard that you can't breathe. Staying in that aerobic zone. Teach your body to burn the fat. Good. Good. Keep it there. Less than a minute and a half now. Come on. Don't let it go now. "57 seconds. Concentrate, concentrate. 30 seconds left. Twenty left. 15. 10 left. Come on. Hold on to it a little bit longer. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, 5 minutes before we do our little sprinty efforts. Remember, they're only 20 seconds each, so by the time you get into it, it'll be time for your recovery. Not a massive amount of recovery, I do apologise. Power 1. Okay. Nice, easy recovery. Hold the zone if you can. Remember about 5. Not too easy like I'm doing right now. Having a little nose out the windows, see what the neighbours are doing. Good. 4 minutes left. Keep it going. Well done. Three and a half minutes to go. Need an electrolyte drink? Just have a little lick. And your face becomes a salt lick. Couldn't find where Tom put the chamois cream this morning. 3 minutes left. Feeling good, legs don't hurt, all is good. Until we start those sprint efforts. Keep it going. Well done. 2.5 minutes left. Take the pressure off. 2 minutes left. There we go. Troublemakers. Finally, they were sort of talking about all the other benefits that you get from training fasted. It activates the triglycerides within the muscle, which enhances the ability of both type 1 and type 2 muscle fibres. So, although exercising in a fasted state in itself doesn't necessarily help you to lose weight, it does give you a lot of other metabolic changes in the body that can only improve your performance. But be aware that those sessions need to be aerobic, low intensity sessions in order to get the maximum benefit. So always review what your session is before you decide whether you're going to do it fasted or not. He also states that gender doesn't make any difference with regards to how you utilise that carbohydrates, which is contrary to what Stacey Sims, etc. are saying. As we go through the menopause, we are changing hormonally and we deal with carbohydrates differently. It's quite interesting. Obviously, it's a male perspective. He has a PhD in nutrition science. So it's an interesting one that we have these conflicting results, and he also discusses lots of conflicting results as well. Okay, we've got 15 seconds to our first effort. We've got 10 seconds. I always fear that a lot of the stuff is people trying to fit into a target market. I'm very cynical. 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds hard. Come on. Get that power up. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 40 seconds recovery. Key in this one is that relaxation. Don't worry about targets, let yourself recover completely, and then do the effort again. $15 seconds left. Before we do the next one. Number 2 coming up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Ten left. 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds to go. $15 seconds left. 5, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So 3 minutes in 60 minutes is our 20%. Okay, slightly over that. We're doing 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Number 4 coming up in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Three, 2, 1, and relax. 4 done. Coming up to halfway now. They're flying by. $15 left. Make sure you're drinking. It's hot inside. 5, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Halfway, 5 left, 5 done. $15 left. Number 6 coming up. 10 left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Come on. 10 left. 3, 2, 1. Relax. 30 left. Whew. 20 seconds. 15 seconds left. Whew. 10 left. 5, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Ten left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 3 left. 7 done. 8, 9, and 10 left. Well done. In that last 5-second count, in the rest, take your gears down, get yourself ready. Make these last 3 count. 10 seconds left. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome, well done. 2 left. Number 9 and number 10. Really good. Soggy towel. Good. 20 seconds left. Last 2. Then we cool down. 10 left. Start getting your gears. Here we go down in 5, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Come on. Let's push some power out now. Really put some effort in. Five, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 1 more left. Close my eyes, so I'm missing the 10-second count now. Okay, well done. "20 seconds left. Last one coming up. Not far off now, guys. 10 seconds left. Drop down those gears. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Come on, hold it now. 10 left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. His legs spinning. Keep that Venus return. Improve your recovery rate. Whew. cool down. Not sure giving us much of a cool down here today for the programme. Literally 1 hour is up in 5 seconds time. So just spin the legs out now for another 5 minutes, just to make sure that carbon dioxide and lactic acid is flushed away and oxygen and nutrients is brought into those working muscles. Nice and easy. Good. So depending on how much work you did in the previous days, it will depend on how hard that session felt. So you want to keep it below 7, and 7 is the point at which you're puffing and can't hold conversation. So I think I was touching upon it, but luckily not going over it. Oh. Looking at the tub that I thought was chamois cream for a second then, turns out it was ice cream. Could try it. A little bit sticky I think though, after a while. So 3.5 minutes in. That's it, fantastic. Podcast is now talking about dental health in athletes. I'll listen to that one next time. Tom's probably in his screen now, isn't it? Bobble hat on. Bobble hat and shorts. Never been such a good look. 3 minutes left. Nice and easy. Don't forget after this session to make sure you stretch out your muscles to aid recovery. Loosen them off. I've got quite tight calves from the last couple of weeks' runs, so I'm going to do my deep release calf stretches. I might just add a few stretches here, so especially particularly the calves. So get up onto your pedals so that they're parallel and just drop your calves down. I can feel a stretch here. If you've got clipped in pedals, then that's easy to do. If you've got slippy pedals, then it might, I call them slippy pedals, normal flat pedals, isn't it, Blue? Normal flat pedals, then you might find that obviously it's a bit more difficult. Take the leg down, lean off the side of your bike, make sure you get that stretch right deep into that calf. Hold that stretch there. Stretching is so important, especially as we get older, unfortunately, people. We have to spend that little bit more time on mobility and stretching than we used to. And to the other side. Good. Holding it there. Okay, I'm back pedaling for the last minute and a half. I want you to make sure you do your quads, your hamstrings and your glutes, as well as your upper back. Now your upper back, you forget, we're constantly in this curved over space. If we get down here into the bars, it's even more punched. And what happens is these muscles are shortening, especially if you are managing to get in the pool at the moment. These muscles are what you're working. So you should be putting some backstroke, hopefully, into your technique work, into your warm up and your cool down, to help open out that whole shoulder girdle. And obviously when you're on the bike, or when you get off the bike, you need to make sure you stretch out those shoulders and chest using door frame stretches, where you place your arms up against the door and step in, and obviously putting your arms behind your back, behind your back. My diction's terrible. 30 seconds left. Somebody did say when they started listening to my videos that I sounded very posh. So yeah, not always, Emma. It's funny you haven't picked up how posh I am normally. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds left. That's because we're very posh from St David's. 10 seconds left. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to stop my clock. And I'm going to say a huge thank you for joining me once again in the Den of Doom. Hope you enjoyed the session. Nice to have a little blast at the end there. Take care now. Bye-bye.